3 lessons for my younger self. Number 1, try things for yourself. In high school, my friends were in the computer science classes and they would be like, oh, it's all so gross, so hard, it's full of geeks and nerds, and we're the only girls in this class. So I was like, I'm not taking it. And I regret that a lot because now I know that computer science is a very, very important skill to have no matter what industry you're in. Plus, if I had that foundational background, maybe I could have majored in computer science. But hindsight is 2020, and at the end of the day, that is a lesson for myself to move forward with because I do not regret not picking computer science because of where I am today. Especially as a young adult now in my 20s, discovering what I want to do with my life, who I am, I have found so many more instances where I'm so grateful I tried something out for myself instead of just listening to someone else's opinion about it, because they are not you. They don't know what you actually enjoy or would be good at. I had this good friend who I would chat with all the time, and I would say I wanted to do YouTube. But this friend was so dubious, always super discouraging, telling me that it's a very small chance of success, that every single YouTuber she's seen out there was just lucky. And I'm really glad I did not listen to her, and I still pushed ahead and tried myself. And so that belief and going out to prove it to yourself instead of letting someone else dictate your decision, that led me to reach the 200,000 subscribers on my other channel today, and the immense happiness and discovery of who I am and what I love to do. I can't imagine, and I would be so fearful of the idea if I did not try, because I would not have the amazing community I have today, and I would not have been able to make the positive impact that I had the potential to make. Yes, we can let other people's advice inspire us and help us prioritize the things we try, but it's great to fail fast and find the path ourselves by trying it first. Lesson number 2 is trust your own judgment. In the first couple months of my consulting job, my shiny new consulting job that I was supposed to be so excited about, I was so sad. And I was like, what is wrong with me? I should be loving this. I'm so lucky to have this job. These are the tasks I'm supposed to like, because I picked this job because I thought it would be the best choice out of the other jobs. I did my research. I thought it would be less repetitive than engineering. And I was so sad and crying when I got home. When I got home one day, it was after 8 hours of searching on LinkedIn for profiles and putting them in a spreadsheet. All I did, going above and beyond, just hoping to get some kind of, extra reward for effort, was to color code and make this spreadsheet beautiful for my manager, my partner actually. And I got home and I started crying so much. Tears were just flowing. I was talking to my camera like, I'm so sad and I don't know why. But I did know why. Oh my gosh, I almost poked my eye. I did know why. I felt like a monkey, and I was being a monkey. And not to say that, we are new grads after all. What can we do, right? We can just do some basic work. But to be honest, I had to admit to myself that this was just not right. This is not what I'm suitable for. And I had to trust that I didn't like this. But instead, I kept pushing, being like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me not enjoying this thing that so many people like? But insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That leads me into 3, which is to embrace who I am. Look at all those cartoons. Mufasa telling little Simba, remember who you are. I think Harry Potter, other things, remember who you are. Yeah, so if I trusted my judgment, that also leads to being able to understand and therefore embrace who I am, what other people like, just because I thought I was like those other high achieving people, what other people think are a stable number one path to the rest of your life until retirement, that may be their path, but it doesn't have to be yours. That doesn't have to be mine, because who I am could be separate from the kind of background that I was raised in. It could be, maybe I was just meant for something different. And if I embrace who I am, I'm actually gonna find more success there, because I know I am a hard worker. I know that I'm gonna give my all and get some form of results. And that if in the past I had put my effort into these things people told me I should do, then imagine how I can still get results by putting that effort into what I want to do, what I want to do. I realized that me excelling in those other areas didn't mean that those were the areas for me. It was because of my hard work as the common denominator. Thus, I would still have that work ethic, that attitude, that just like, analytical mindset to apply that to other areas. So just learn and embrace who you are, because who you are is so beautiful. You only have yourself in this lifetime, just like with appearances, right? Actually, people say love how you look all the time, because your nose is yours. Your eyes are unique and they're yours. So I realized we should also embrace the unique parts of ourselves that are inside. We have to live authentically, and it takes a while to discover who you really are and what things you like, what your values and passions are. So once you find them, especially when you're young, you've got to just give your all and just run toward it and see how far you can take it. I just want all the youngins out there to know that. Someone told me today that I sound like I'm an old person because I don't say slang or things like bestie or slay.